Hello, YouTube viewers, or anyone else who has watched this from the beginning, maybe on Twitch. But welcome, beautiful people, to another exciting episode of Washing Up Club. If you do want me to dedicate anything to you, I believe this is called getting people to interact, then do please let me know in the comments. I can dedicate an old crisp packet to you if you want. I don't know why you'd want that, or anything else you like. Now, I'm just going to do a few updates, and I will at some point be doing Washing Up Club direct to YouTube. I think it's the future, because Twitch and OBS, OBS is the studio I run this through. I run it through a studio, and it's just always out of sync. Like halfway through, it'll shudder, and then it'll be out of sync for the rest of it, which I don't like. I don't like being upstaged by my own voice slightly in the future or behind. I don't really know. Good morning, El Jesidenti. Welkwak to you. As I said before, if you're watching on YouTube, I could be making up these comments. Morning, Flossie. Ow! That was meant to be a cat. Didn't really sound like one, but you get the general idea, I think. Don't know, I'm speaking like this. I'm just going to do my bit of admin just to check I can be heard. I think I can. You're normally quite good at... Thank you very much. Good morning. Oh, hello. How are you? Lovely to see you. And I meant that for all of you as well. Oh, hello, El Jesidenti. Oh, hello, Flossie. Just in case you're thinking, why is he getting this special hello? I'm just going to see if I can be heard.
Special hello?
Yes, I can. This is fantastic. This is like the best day ever. So, yes, I had a day off from Washing Up Club last week, just because, it's nice to mix it up a bit. My hair is looking so stupid at the moment. But I will be getting it cut. So I'm just going to share this. Did that copy? I don't know. Right, okay. Come and say hello, hi, or watcher. Watcher. Can you say hi to Martha, who had a brilliant school report? Oh, hello, Martha. Well done on your school report. What is your favourite subject? Is it drama? Is it drama? Thought I'd say that dramatically. If it is, you obviously don't take after your father. Just a little joke. He's very good. He's a very talented dramatic actor. Yes, what's your top subject, Martha, please? I'd be very interested to know. I was a late bloomer. Okay, I was an idiot throughout school, and she had a self-tape for Casualty, actually. What? How'd she get that? Right, I'm going to have words with my agent. Why wasn't I put up for the same role? Young girl. I could play young lad. Excuse me, doctor, I've hurt my finger. See? Right, that's brilliant. Yeah, a little typo there. Got to watch you. Get us excited. I've got a thing to say. You can't do that. But if you want a ding, that's a ding for you, Martha. Martha, my dear. Do you sing the Beatles song to her? Right, and come and say hello, hi, or watcher, for I am currently streaming on Washing Up Club. On Twitch. I can't spell Twitch. Yes. It's Washing Up Club. Let's do uppercase, shall we? Washing Up Club. And then we paste it. Oh, hang on. Do we paste it or do we paste hashtag Washing Up Club? Got to get that hashtag. Washing Up Club. Come and say hello, hi, or watcher, for I am currently streaming on Twitch. Yes, it's Washing Up Club. That will do. Morning, clubbers. Welkwak, Matt J. Davis. Right, copy. Post. I don't know if anyone joins me. Do say if you come on from Twitter rather. I don't think anyone comes along from Twitter. Right, this is on Facebook. Yeah, tell me where you if you do come along, where you come along from. If that makes any sense. Got to get the rhythm going, haven't we? Right, and then finally onto Threads, where I will then read out my latest thread things, just to get the ball rolling, just to get, just to set the scene. Okay, here we go. What did one male lion say to the other male lion? Both lions are quite good friends. Hello, my main man. I meant main to be like main, M-A-I-N. Some people say main man to their friends as a term of endearment, I think. Plus, that fluffy thing around the lion's head is called a mane, apparently. That was the tweet, the thread. When it comes to professional, oh, I need a ding for that one. When it comes to professional, I'm more pro than con. Yeah? Need a gift for someone quickly? Simply find a photo of the person, rip it into pieces and post it to them. Hey presto, they now have an exclusive, trendy, low-cost puzzle. Hashtag presents. Hashtag puzzles. Whenever I'm out for a walk in the country, I always like to point out perfect spots for an ambush. Oh, that's a good spot for an ambush, that. What's the main point? Thank you very much, Windy. Welk Wuck. He's in with a ding. He's in with a ding. Sometimes when I'm about to write a birthday message on someone's social media profile, I'll look at all the brilliant comments and just fucking give up and not write anything. This is good stuff. Thank you, Rosie Denti. I don't know if anyone else feels the same. Mushroom Mickey Mouse. So cute. There you go. Look how cute that is. Looks like something from Last of Us, doesn't it? I just saw someone I thought I knew, but it wasn't them, so I didn't speak to them. Give a person a tea bag and they make a cup of tea. Give a person 2 tea bags and they make 2 cups of tea or 1 really strong cup of tea. Last one. I bought something from a charity shop and I thought it might be funny to give it to a mate and tell them it's cursed. Now I'm scared to buy anything from a charity shop in case it's cursed. I didn't ding the last one, so 2 dings are there. Right, okay, come on, guys. Right, hello there. Welcome to Washing Up Club, or Welk Wuck, as I believe all the kids are now saying on the street. I hope you've had a lovely couple of weeks. Yes, I took last week off just because I wanted to, but I've had a lovely couple of weeks. Brilliant. I've really enjoyed it. But yeah, and I hope you have too. Do let me know what you've been up to. I'm just going to sort this out. I've got some specific requests from Crummy to do. She's away doing body combat in nearby Amersham. They don't do it in our local one. They do it in the one down the road, which is a different place. But she's so dedicated, she's gone there, and I hope she might say hello. But if not, it's not the end of the world, because I've got you guys here, you guys and girls, you guys and goyles. Right, here we go. Let's just put this cutlery away. Right, okay. Now, Danford, the actor's actor. If you're still there, do you want to update us on your showbiz life? Because you're quite showbiz, aren't you, Dan Fern? Have you got any showbiz stories you can tell? In the last 2 weeks, I've had 2 weeks of showbiz, and while we're waiting, I'll tell you my showbiz stories. So, last week, no, not last week, the week before, the week just after the birthday Washing Up Club, and thank you all for coming along if you did. Just hands. I got a direct offer for something. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't know if I'm allowed to. It's not Marvel, but I just don't want to, just in case they do. I'm not allowed to say anything. I don't want to say it, but I got a direct offer, which means I didn't have to audition, which is always amazing, absolutely incredible, really good. And I've had quite a quiet year, if I say so myself. So it's really good for morale to just get an offer, a direct offer like that. Brilliant, in fact. So very pleased with that. And then I know what it is, and well done. Thank you very much. Yeah, well, I told him because, hopefully he's trustworthy. And then this week just gone, I've been filming a short film, which was amazing fun. It's a student film with the London... God, what was it? Was it London Film School? I think it was just London Film School. I know there's a few around. Congrats, Ben. Oh, thank you very much, Elder Zenti. Very kind of you. I'm going to give you a ding for that, because you were nice. And a ding for you, Dan Fern, as well. Yes, so yeah, Dan Fern, I don't know how many short films you do, but I just find you just meet really interesting people. Like I met this guy called, what's his name? I like him so much I don't remember his name. Well, I can remember his first name. Basically, he wrote Frightmare. He wrote all these amazing cult horror films in the 70s. And, he's done so much other stuff. I was like, oh my God, what a legend. So he's a, massive film connoisseur, if you can say that about films. And it was just amazing meeting him. And I wouldn't have met him if I'd not done the short film, obviously. And then all the other cast were lovely and all the crew were lovely as well. I'm not sure when it's going out. I'm not sure how good I was. They're all saying that I was good, and that, reading the director, he wasn't like tearing his hair out or going, what the hell have I got this guy in for? It's not a role I'd normally do. So I was kind of out of my comfort zone, let's say, which is a good thing to do, isn't it, I suppose? But yeah, as I say, the director was looked quite happy, and he said was saying all nice things. So I don't know why there's any doubt in my mind. I was excellent. Let's just say I was bloody excellent. That sounds rather good news. Well done. Thank you very much, Windy. I don't know if you meant to do a soap pun, but I'm going to give you a ding anyway for that, whether you like it or not. So yeah, I had 4 days on this short film. I'm the main character, which I quite like. I've done 4 short films. Needs Must Little Green Sheep Battle of Croydonella. What is that the name of one short film? Or have you just done a complete disregard to any punctuation at all? Right, I'm gonna read it where I think the short films are. Short films: Needs Must, sounds like a short film. Little Green Sheep, Battle of Croydonella. Is that right? That's my guess of what those short films are actually like. It's like deciphering like a code, a special code, reading your things, isn't it, Dan Fern? I'm just joking, it's not. Well, you know what? He won't come along, but I'm going to post this to Hall, who sometimes comes along. Oh, did you see who? Right, I don't know if you follow the old Marvel, but have you seen who's playing Doctor Doom? I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's weird. Now, people say, yes, but do you know who plays Doctor Doom? I did write them as a list. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, it doesn't always translate like spaces or Earth. Anyway, who's playing Doctor Doom in the Marvel universe? Does anyone know? Well, I'll tell you. It's Robert Downey Jr., who played Iron Man. Now, I think apparently in the comics at one point, I don't know for how long, Doctor Doom did transfer his mind or something to Tony Stark, but Doctor Doom was also a character in his own right for many episodes, and it sounds like they're just, I don't know, it just sounds like they're, I don't know, I'm going to wait and see, obviously, but to me, I don't think Doctor Doom and Tony Stark needed to be the same actor. This sounds a bit crazy. A bit crazy. But yes, just thought I'd get that off my chest. I don't know if you. So did everyone see my birthday washing up club? Well, I did, and it was bloody good. And I uploaded it too. Because if you had eaten them, I might have gotten more, but I probably, well, okay. Crammy's just reiterating that she wants something, which is fine. Okay, so just before we get properly started, I'm just going to wash up the kitten bowls so that we can feed that poor little wretch. She's outside at the moment, sunning herself. She was sat. I'm a bit late because she was sat on me, and I don't like to de-kitten myself when there's a cat on me. Dan Fern, have you got a cat? Ben, if you were going to be an Olympic event, what would you choose? Curling one out, isn't that one? That would be good if that was a kind of event, wouldn't it? Seeing, judging someone's poo. It would be horrible as well, of course. It would be the most disgusting thing in the world. No, I probably wouldn't do that. Right, a genuine one. What would I do? Don't know much about it. I think, curling might be the one I do, because I think I've got quite a good eye for that kind of thing. Nothing that there's obviously going to be someone better than me. Like running, of course there's going to be hundreds of people better than me. Hello, Rockers. I'm about to kick some ass in my body combat class. You do it, Crumb, and you be careful out there. I think that's a shit idea. Thank you very much, Windy. Thank you for being support. That's genuine bit of support there from Windy. Appreciate it. Yes, I have a cat called Frank. He's 10 years old, and today he had 2 breakfasts by mistake. Oh, Frank, you greedy little sausage. Oh, I like the sound of Frank. What does Frank look like? Can you send a picture, not a poster? Send me a poster of your cat. That'd be very demanding, wouldn't it? Go to the printers, get a massive poster made and send it to me. No, don't do that. Don't do that, for God's sake. So this is washing up the cat tins. Washing up the cat tins. Dooby-dooby-doo. Now, Dan Fern, I'm not going to mention the audition, just because I don't know if I'm allowed to, but 2 auditions came in for me at the end of the week, which is brilliant. These last couple of weeks, I felt much more like a proper actor, because I had an offer come in, and I had a short film. I know it's just a short film. I shouldn't say that, just a short film, because it was really good and everyone was very talented. But I don't often do short films, but it was really good fun. And also, 2 auditions came in. One of which is the same one that you've got. I don't want to say what it is. Well done, Frank. The classic Second Breakfast dupe. Oh. So, have you recorded your self-tape yet, Fern? Have you done it? I can't believe neither of us got a recall or even acknowledgement for our brilliant, and I bet yours was good as well. That South African one, because I did mine and I was like, oh God, I'm so confident I've got this, I've already put it on my spotlight. Big mistake, backfired completely. Right, Kitten's not here, or is she? She is here. Quickly, did you hear that? That's a kitten voice. Are you coming this way? She's showing me her arse. Willow's arse is grey. Official Tom Mason. In comedy news, I'm working on another sitcom for my comedy character, Albert Flowerpot. The sitcom will be called Rock Bottom. Well, there we go. That sounds very good. Nice to see you. Welk Wuck. Well, I'm not saying. I don't know if we're allowed to say. You know, I'm not saying what it is. Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. Anyway, I mustn't sing that. But yes, that sounds exciting, Tom. Welk Wuck, Tom Mason. Do you want to give me shall I give you a ding for starting a new sitcom? Ding! I'm starting a new sitcom soon. Tom Mason, have you seen, I've probably asked you this 100 times, The American Office? Have you seen it? Dan Fern, are you still watching The American Office? We are really, really in the sweet spot. The sweet spot of The American Office is about from series 2 to about series 8, I think, and there's 9 series. So the first series is just a carbon copy, which is a bit of a struggle and puts a lot of people off. But series 2 to series 8, I would say, are all brilliant, and there's lots of it's just brilliant. Can you tell me where you're up to, please, Dan Fern? Because you were a bit reluctant at first, but now you completely like it. Yeah. What is it? For Christ's sake, you come in here mewing your head off. Like Ferris Mueller. That's my pun name for a cat. It's quite good, isn't it? Has anyone got any pun names for cats? I'll do another joke while I'm here. I think I've told you it 100 times. Which political reporter likes yeasty snacks on toast? Andrew Marmite. There you go. She's purring. I like it when the cat purrs in my presence. It's almost a present in itself, having a cat purr. So, yeah, short film, 4 days on short film. Apparently it's going on IMDb, which is always nice to get my credits done, get added to. That's good. And then I think there's going to be a crew show. It was just really good fun. I think I'm quite experienced on set now, if I can say that without blowing my own trumpet, just because you know when to reset, just to listen to the DOP about where to move and stuff. Okay, we're going to try the ritual, which we haven't done for many moons. Now she's in the corner, she's pushing herself in the corner, putting a scent on everything, but can she answer this question? Who in this sector wants food? Who wants it? Who is that? You? Now you've got to remember one thing. You're fluffy and furry and clawy. But do you want food?
She does want food, I think. I'm going to pick her up. Okay, here we go.
Kiss on head. Look at us. We're like twins, aren't we? Oh, I can hear her purring. That's quite the purr you've got there. Here we go. Yes, it's great on Series 3. I've seen the US office and I did not like it. Goodness me, did you watch it all, Tom Mason? What didn't you like about it? Did you watch past Series 1? Series 1's bad. The rest of the series are amazing, I think. Well, you know, different tastes, all right. You don't have to all like the same thing. Pardon me, boy. Is that the Chattanooga Choo Choo? Is that is that Alan Partridge? Talking to Bangkok. Right, let me see if I can name Alan Partridge's bands. What are Alan Partridge's? The German office is better, and the Australian one is currently being filmed. Black Books. Oh, I see. I'm so sorry. I don't think I agree with you on that, Tom. Mate, that's all right. We can agree to disagree. But the German office, I think, obviously there's a language barrier, and you lose split seconds in the translating it in your head. So I think I'm going to stick with the American office. Right now, this is a crazy thing, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to wash up the recycling first. Yeah. Hello all. How is Ben? Ben is good. Just done a short film, and I've got a direct offer for a thing that I'm filming in August. So, really good. I'm in a very good place. I'm always in a good place. Chesham. Okay, so, is that too crazy for you? If that's too crazy for you, you need to get the hell out of here. But I'm washing up the recycling first. It's against all logic. It is against all logic. Why is he doing this? Who does he think he is? He is Captain Crazy Pants. It's a little bit camp, that German, isn't it? Unfortunately. Right, let's just...
Are you going out already? Was your food nice? Was your food nice?
She's not answering since you might have food in her mouth still. Okay, let's get this road on the show. There we go. Here we go. Straight in with it. Woo! What a tune! I've seen all of it, and I just think it's not like how it tried too hard to be funny and missed a few of the key points that made The Office. Oh, well, it's a different kind of Office, isn't it? Washing up the club, washing the grease away. I know this isn't... Washing the grease away. Kill everything. The grease. So, hello, Boggington's Walk. I don't like speaking during his song. Doesn't feel right. Emily, if you're still watching, what was the meal last night? It was lovely. So much of it, I can't remember. A club. Get that volume up. Washing up club, washing the grease away. In front of your eyes, it's getting cleaner. Washing the grease away. Eyes on legs. Look at him. It's like summoning a demon, isn't it? Ah, I'm here. Kill everything. Washing the grease away. Washing up club. Boo, boo, boo. It do remind me a bit of the SS uniform. I shouldn't say that, perhaps, but black. I suppose it's just the Marmite one, isn't it? Well, there it is. The wonderful Washing Up Club theme by Eyes on Legs. I won't say his real name, just in case he doesn't want it revealed. No need to. But if you like that tune, there's plenty more where that came from. And it comes from that thing between his ears. His mind. His brain mind. So we're doing the recycling first. For those of you just joining me now, we're doing the recycling first because it's been stacking up like a load of bastards. And I don't like it. These have turned. Emily took these out. I would have eaten them personally, but they've been out for too long. Now they look like Witch's fingers. Okay. So, Dan Fern, I've finished a script. You don't read scripts, do you, Dan Fern? It's meant to be more of a tonally. It's meant to be more like my tank script is meant to be more like Detectorists, Cockfields, Dinosaur. I'd love to have been in Detectorists. Did you get a sniff of Detectorists ever? Did you get a sniff of Ghosts ever as well? Dan Fern gets loads of auditions. He's a very, very talented chap. So it's always nice to hear of what could have been. Yes, I did. Did you? You weren't in them though, were you? I think I would have known about it, knowing you. You'd have been banging on about it for the next 10 years, wouldn't you? No, but my friend Jim Wright goes, oh, I think I did know that. Not much of a friend if he doesn't get you in it. Just joking. Well, the guy that did the Cockfields directed the last 2 seasons of Ghosts. And I begged him to get me in it. But it didn't happen. It's just one of those things. Very soon, I'm going to start to do my very own live Saturday morning. Good, don't clash with me on a Sunday, Tom Mason, show on Twitch, with the show being uploaded to YouTube. Do you have any advice for me? So I want to feel like something you would watch on TV. The caveat to this are that the show at the moment has no title. It will only feature me and it will be filmed in my bedroom. Well, what's it going to be about? Now, the good thing about, one of the many good things about Washing Up Club is if I haven't got anything to say, which I don't think ever happens really because I'm quite a gas bag, I can just wash up. So I would have an activity that you do as well, Tom Mason. That would be my thoughts. Can you say anything else about the show? Like, what is it about? And also, expect no one to turn up. I'll watch it. Waking Up Club, there we go. Some would say it's bad form to self-promote on someone else's channel. No, I don't think so. But I mean, that's a very good point, Boggingtons. But me and Tom Mason, we go back, man. So yes, it's very. I'm okay with that. It's going to be about everything and anything. Okay, wow. I mean, I can see that running for a few episodes then. What's your favourite tomato? Oh God, I actually do love tomatoes. I'm sure I told you this before. But when I worked on Cash in the Attic, I was sat next to someone who hated tomatoes so much he had a website called I Hate Tomatoes, and I fucking love tomatoes. So I'd say, do you mind me eating them next to you? Because I used to have them as a little snack at lunch because they're quite good for you, a little bit acidic perhaps. But he was like, no, I'm all right. He really did hate them. And we went for dinner once as a group, and he said, can you make sure there are no tomatoes on there? And in fact, if they've even touched the plate, I want a new plate, please. He really did hate them. What's all that about? I'm growing a tomato plant. We're trying to grow tomato plants, but I fear that we may have used acidic compost because they've got no tomatoes yet. It was not self-promotion, as the show is in its early stages, and I knew that a few people would have some advice for me. Yes, I think that's okay. But thank you very much, Boggingtons. I don't want anyone to fall out on this. I tell you what, though, during the last week, it came to my attention that I had a fake profile on Insta. It was Ben Rufus Green, and he had 4 of my photos. And he was calling him, I'm Greensville 123. He went for Greensville 122, as if that's a bloody, as if you'd go like 123 is a thing. 122 implying that I've gone all the way up to 123. I can't find another Greensville. Greensville 123's got a little ring to it, hasn't it? So yeah, but this guy was pretending to be me, and at first I was like, oh, this is a bit flattering, isn't it? Ben, have you seen Mr. Big Stuff? I haven't seen it yet, no. I'm right in the middle of The Office that you hate. So I haven't. But is it good? Are you enjoying it? Botanophobia. Oh yes, I reported him and now I get loads of dodgy friend requests. They look very tasty. What looks very tasty? What are you talking about? Oh, tomatoes. Sorry, there was a bit of thing stuck to me. So, well, yeah. Anyway, so I had a fake profile, and Emily sent him a friend request because I wanted to find out what he was posting and if anyone had commented. And okay, you know what? Okay, I've got about 1,100 followers, and I'm following nearly 1,000 people, shall we say. He's got about 1,000 followers, and he's following 40 people. So how's that possible that this chancer, without following anyone, has got more people, almost certainly more people than me following him? Like I've had to follow people to get them to follow me back, if that makes any sense. But he's not. How is that possible? Are you telling me that you didn't ask for a bank transfer for a project you were working on? I did not. Chinese follow farms. Oh, that's a good title. It's funny, but in episode 6 they use a new Who TARDIS door opening sound when Danny does door open, and when he shuts the door, it's a normal car sound. Oh, okay. Is that little Easter egg? Has Danny Dyer done Doctor Who? I bloody haven't. Obviously, Dan Fern has. We've smelt that fart last week, didn't we? Have you seen the American Ghosts season 3 is also now on BBC. I couldn't get on with Mr. Big Stuff. Did you have any tickles of that? To be honest, looking at it, it doesn't really look like my cup of tea, but I might give it a try. But I don't know if I will, because I've just got loads of other stuff to watch, and I want to do some writing. I don't want to spend my whole time watching TV. Yes, the US Ghost was okay. Well, I can't believe you didn't like the American Office, Tom Mason. You don't think you'll give it another try? I mean, you do have to forget that it's definitely not the British Office. It's completely different, but I prefer it to the British Office. The French and German version of Ghost is good. Okay, very international, Tom Mason. I love it. Right, look at this. Recycling's getting done. I haven't even touched the bloody scourer yet. But yes, so how did that? So it's a Chinese farming device. Yes. Do not dod. Do not dat. I don't know what that means. You've gone too far, Dan Fern. You've gone into absolute gibberish now. Dr. Steve, favourite apple? I like a sweet and juicy one, but I have enough idea what model that would be. Who asked about favourite apples? My favourite apple, a Pink Lady. Used to be a Golden Delicious, but I can never go back now after tasting Pink Ladies. Good grief, that's what she said. Okay. This is good. We're doing really well. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your support on this journey. No, go back to my comment before. I can't go back to your comment before because I've got wet hands and I don't want to get my bloody thing wet, do I? That's meant to be. That sounds a bit like Steve Coogan, didn't it? Who we both worked with as well. Oh, look at this. Right, I'm really happy with the way this is going. Thanks again. Thanks, guys. Dan said nope, but I did dod a small bit of a film with Danny Dyer. Okay. Oh, right. Thank you very much. I may try the US again, but I first need to get into Veep, as I did not like it the first 2 times I tried it. I'm with you on Veep. Okay. I do like it. It's very interesting. Everyone's a bit too much of a fucking smart ass, if I may say. Thanks for telling me that, Dr. Steve. Very, very interesting if you like that kind of thing. You know, well done, Dan. Now, the Marmite, is that the thing with Marmite? You think it's done, then you look at it again, you go, oh, look, it's all settled. There's more there. So that's going back in. That's going back into circulation. I'm not going to get the bread bin done at this rate. Right, that's got some stuff cooking in there, as I like to call it. Oh, God, that's never going to come out, is it? Okay, now where was I? It was made by the people involved in the thick of it. Yeah. So anyway, so I am enjoying it. I'm into it. It's on my circulation. It's just me watching it. I did try watching it with Emily, but it wasn't her cup of tea. So that always slows things down a bit. If you can't watch something with your partner, you have to watch it on your own. You have to sneak out and watch it on your own. Also, I quite like playing games as well when I'm not. Do you play games, Tom Mason? Okay, here we go. This is going really well. I'm really happy with this. You either love it or hate washing up the Marmite packet. Thank you very much, Dan Fern. That is a ding. And that was a ding, obviously. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, my little ding-a-lings.
So I've been to the gym this morning. I did because I hardly went at all last week because it was very early. It was the other side of London. It was past East Ham. So I got lots of reading done. I'm reading Flashman. I'm always recommending Flashman. It's kind of a satire of a horrible man who rose to the ranks of a general, I think, by the end of his life. And he was a real nasty piece of work, but it's quite fun to watch. The last game I played was Animal Crossing. I've not played that. I've not played a video game in 4 years. What, 4 years? Exactly. Hey, it's the anniversary of Tom Mason not playing a game. I played a game this morning. I played Thief because it's quite sneaky and I quite like it. I've got another game I'm going to try. I'm so sorry. Streaming. So do please join me for that. It's called the Telos Principle. It's apparently quite a good puzzle game. I'm going to read you a Flashman extract. Is that copyright infringement? Anyone? Oh God, I'm just scared of everything now. Right, where are we? Okay, Flashman. Here we go. At this, Elspeth was so overcome that she began piping awry, and her tits shook so violently that the old Duke, on Solomon's side, coughed his false teeth into his wine glass and had to be put to rights by the butler. Here you go, that's a little taste of Flashman. Little taste of Flashman. Ben, do you by any chance know where I can find an agent's email for Simon Lowe? As I'd love to interview him, but can't find contact information from anywhere on the internet. Yeah, well, I know Simon Lowe. He was in the Cockfields, wasn't he? Yeah, is it that Simon Lowe? Do you think you will get a recall for the ad? I'm 50-50. I haven't even done it yet. I don't think I will. I think I might be too old. Have you done it then? Have you done it and sent it in? Because it's got to be in by Monday, yeah? Capri Sun, very difficult to wash, but I don't mind a challenge. A lovely washing up challenge. Yes, he was in the Cockfields. Yes, he's a lovely chap. He was in the Demon. He's a Brummie, isn't he? He's from the Midlands. Yeah, because we had a bit of downtime. I had some great chats with him because he did a lot of adverts. I've been playing Timberborn. It's like a city builder and the resources management game. Main resources, of course, water. Oh, that sounds fun. And Doctors. He was in Doctors, was he? What is your favourite British advert of all time? Okay, so I'm just going to do a shout out to the Virgin Trains commercial that I was in. But favourite British advert of all time? I think, okay, at the moment, because I don't watch, is it linear TV? I watch I watch catch up. Like we're watching a bit of Douglas is cancelled at the moment, and we just watch them on the ITV app. So we just watch those kind of ads as opposed to Simon Lower, by Cam, reception at cam.co.uk. Yeah, or you could always try giving him a friend request, or if you want to interview him, I could always put in a good word for you if you want. I could ask him if you. Oh, thank you. Do you want me to do that, Tom? Look, hang on. I want to top Dan Fern because I don't like the way he's trying to upstage. Thank you. There we go. So I'll ask him if he wants to be interviewed by you because you've interviewed me, haven't you? It went extremely well. The interview. I think you said it was one of the best moments of your life, and that stuck with me for a long time. Until just now, when I remembered what you said. But yes, okay, I'll ask him. I haven't spoken to him for a while, but it's always a joy to speak to Simon Lowe because he's a bit of a legend. And he was in Star Wars, wasn't he? He was in that one about Boris Johnson, which I couldn't watch because it was too close to home. Like, oh God, I don't want to watch this man. Oh God, I'm just washing up. The smell of washed up garlic isn't always that nice, is it? So I've done really well. I know I'm blowing my own trumpet. Look at that. A bit of garlic in the bottom there. Let's see if we can get that out. I think I might need to soak it. It's soaking. It's going in soak. Emily's going to be cross with me because I haven't done anything that she asked. Is that done? For God's sake, there's loads of that left. Crummy. It's been out though, so I can't. I'm going to have to wash it now. Crummy. That I'll tell you, that Crummy. She doesn't have to throw stuff away quickly. Let's just get rid of this. Bit of couscous. I had my favourite meal the other day. Well, one favourite meal that I make. Let's say quinoa, broccoli, spinach, and liquid aminos. I did a self-tape on Friday. Oh, you got it off already, did you? It's got to be in on Monday, I hope. So I'm going to do it today. I've got to. Liquid aminos. This is what liquid aminos are. Fucking incredible. They're like, it's got the soy sauce taste, but it's better for you, and it's a different taste. It's that kind of, that ballpark. God. Oh my God, how long have I been doing this? 40 minutes. Are you allowed to have help making a self-tape? Yeah. You were one of my favourites, as I got a funny YouTube short of it. Well, that's brilliant. That's good to know. And you've interviewed Alex Horne, haven't you? You were going through all the Chesham comedy people. You started with Alex Horne, then where'd you go? Ben Rufus Green. Where did you get it from? I never found it. Yeah, it used to be everywhere, but I could only get it online. So, Jez, are you definitely not vegan anymore? Hashtag sad face. I won't go on about it. I'm sure you have your reasons. Yeah, it's a bit of a bugger to find, but yeah, I had to get it online. Right, here we go. Here we bloody go. Because it could just be that you've lapsed being a non-vegan and are now back to being a vegan. He said, hopefully. I don't think I'll get the audition, Dan Fern, because I've got stupid hair at the moment. Because I couldn't get it cut for this this short film. I think they quite liked this. I know it's only I shouldn't say only a short film, but I promised I wouldn't get it cut. Did I even promise that? I'm just making up stuff. The short is called Ben Rufus Green Says Damn It. Well, that's good. That's good. Not really. Mainly plant-based. The old family meals thing's a bit of a strain. Yeah, I can understand that. Just tell you what. Just show your family some Slaughterhouse videos. That would sort them out. After they stop weeping. Okay. Yes, I am washing up cardboard. Okay. Where were we? Yeah. So anyway, the fake profile. It was literally. I felt like I was part of the Scooby-Doo gang, because everyone like. I got a tip-off from Boggingdons, if she's still here, and even if she's not still here, the tip-off still happened. And then Dan Fern came in and was like, yeah, I'm reporting you. And I saw that you'd written that. Because what he was doing, he contacted Basil Botler, and I might read out some of his tweet messages. He was basically asking for their like personal numbers. I don't know what to do, but once he's got your number, that gives you proper good access, doesn't it? But Basil Botler said he's an investment banker and he's got loads of ferrets, which I quite liked. It's because even it became even funny by the large headphones you were. Yeah, it's bloody large headphones. When I was on the Chatterbix, do you do podcasts? Official Tom Mason podcast is another option as well, isn't it? Because it's quite good fun. Do you do podcasts? You'd be very good at podcasts. When I was on Chatterbix, and they said, "Are you out? Have you been out streaming?" I have 14 podcasts. Well, there we go then. But insatiable appetite for content. Got to do some streaming now. Now, is that good enough? Never know. Cleaning bottles of oil is difficult. I quite like that noise though. Can you hear it? I'm drowning it. Out you go. It's going to take ages. Come on, there's loads in there. Son of a biscuit. 14 podcasts. I barely manage one. Are they still all running? Official Tom Mason. Do you want me to call you Official Tom Mason all the time? Did you see Joe on the telly on Friday night on Channel 4? No, I didn't. You should bottle that. Lovely stuff. What did you think of Stuart Lee's? Oh, I loved it. Did you not like it? I thought it was brilliant. Yes, they're all still running. Bloody hell, that's a lot of work. Did you like it, Dan Mason? Stuart Lee's? Yeah, Stuart Lee's stand-up I thought was brilliant. And I watched it with Emily. I thought Emily might not like it. I like it when he was talking to that person in the audience, and he said he was talking to his partner. And the male said to Stuart Lee, "Leave her alone." He goes, "What do you mean, leave her alone?" He goes, "Or I'll punch you." He goes, "Yeah, okay, fair enough." Brilliant. He's so good. I liked it, but prefer his older stuff. Oh God, here we go. Here we go. He just can't get. It's not long before he lets everyone know how intellectual he is. Dan Fern, 1977. The best bit was how he took the mickey out of Richard Herring. Oh yeah, that was brilliant. I need to see, basically, but don't have Sky. Hope it comes to another platform soon. The jazz music bit was funny. I loved it. It's so good. Yeah, that was very good as well. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I loved it. I might watch it again. I like doing that defiant face. I've done the oil bottles, which means now my water is very oily. So I'm going to have to go in again. But I had done all the recycling, and you were here with me for it. The bit at the end about work was a bit close to home. Brilliant. And the bit where he was going through if he had ADHD or something. And he said, do you like doing the same routines? Very nice. Look at us. We get a proper Stuart Lee aficionados. Is that the word? I don't know. I don't really know. Right, it's too oily for anything else. Let's get rid of it. Right, I've made very good progress with the recycling, but I think crummy will be cross. And if you don't, there's one thing you don't want, it's a cross crummy. You don't want that kind of nonsense. There is someone online who is converting modern TV shows to VHS, and I think someone should put this on VHS. Oh, Carpet Remnant World is my fave of his shows. I don't know what that is. Obviously not a big enough fan. Obviously not a big enough fan. Right, get out of here. We're going to try and do some of the other stuff. So Dan Fern, any favourite moments from the Office, American Office? I love the relationship with Michael and Toby as well. Just he hates him. Kitten, come in. I'll let you in, but only if I can pick you up. It's that time of the year when a kitten's got to come in, or she's too fast for me. Come here. I'll let her scratch herself. She goes on the scratch pad. Scratch. I don't want to pick her up mid-scratch, otherwise she'll just finish off the scratch on my arm or my neck. She'll slice open my jugular, is what I'm saying. Can you hurry up, please? Why are you having such a long scratch? Right, come here. I'm just looking at an empty screen. Right, I'm going to pick you up. Oh, she went for me. Oh, okay, right, I didn't want that. Okay. That's like Stuart Lee dealing with it. Can I pick you up again? Come here. I don't know. She's got a look in her eye. It's what the Tim and Dawn storyline should have been. Oh, I love the gym. Yes, it's brilliant, isn't it? I tell you what, I always say this, but I love the whole business side of it when they get orders from corporate and about what to do. It's really good, yeah. And it's definitely its own thing now, isn't it? It's not copying the British Office. Yeah, I prefer it to the British Office. It took me a while to come to terms with that, but yeah, I do. I bloody do! I'm not afraid to say it. How does that make you feel, Tom Mason? I prefer the American Office to the British Office. It's all about Dwight for me. Yeah, Dwight's very good. He's so defiant, isn't he? The only bits of the US Office that made me laugh was how they did 2 cameos to the UK Office to show that they were in the same universe. You didn't like Michael Scott, and you didn't like the bit where one of my favourite bits was Creed, like the Creed character, where everyone's going on about that stench. Oh God, that stench is awful. About 10 minutes of them talking about how bad the stench was, and Creed comes in and goes, oh, so I'll make him some soup. I bang on about that too much, but it's so good. Don't worry, Tom Mason, you don't have to like it if you don't like it. Dooby-dooby-doo, strangers in the night. So Dan Fern, you think based on your audition that you did on Friday that you are going to get a recall 50-50? Why didn't you say that to them? Look, if you get me a recall, I'll split my fee 50-50 with you. Why not? I just think the First Aid episode just took a step too far, but I can see how you like it. Yeah, we just watched that last night actually, the First Aid episode, but that's like season 4 or 5. I think, and what I love about it, it's got that, you know, Dad's Army. What Manring will do is Manring will get a mission or the plot of the week, and he'll put it to his men, even though he doesn't have to because he's a captain. And his men will chip in character, funny
suggestions. That is what The Office is like for me, the American Office. The characters do things in character that are funny, and it's just brilliant. Like Creed will suggest something sinister, Kelly will suggest something crazy, and time for munches. Take care, see you later. Well, lovely to see you, Dr. Steve, and let me know if you're streaming again and I'll come and join you. I like the sound of that thing you mentioned. I can't remember what it's called now. Dad's Army is brilliant, but the 2006 film was terrible, and the Big Finish audio, Dad's Army is brilliant. Okay, so we got brilliant, terrible, brilliant. So it's basically a brilliant sandwich. The sandwich is shit. Or is that a shit sandwich? I love the smaller rolls, so yeah, they're amazing. Like Phyllis and yeah, Bob Vance Refrigeration. Smaller rolls in the UK office were like extras. Okay, you've got to be careful with that, because Ricky Gervais made something called extras. But I know what you mean. Yeah, they were. They were literally like they had no characters, did they? Whereas these people had proper characters, like Kevin Malone. Kevin Malone, who speaks like that. But yeah, we love it. It's just so good. Do you not watch it with your fam? And of course, Steve Carell is just brilliant. He's just so funny. Just such an idiot. But he's good. Every so often he will do something that's good, so I do kind of remember why he's still there in his job, because he is actually, in some regard, quite good at it. He's just got no self-knowledge, is he? Which is always a good trait for a sitcom character. And I'm going to apply my next sitcom. I won't say what it's about, because I might change it. I'm going to kind of use an Office template. Template. I think that's the neighbours. I thought that was a cat mewing. So sorry we didn't get another little go at the kitten, but she did try and go for me. I've got to go to the supermarché now. I will catch up the rest of this up on YouTube. I mean, that's very kind of you, but it's just 10 minutes. You've done more than I don't know. I'm trying to talk you out of it. So I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Have you seen Norman Lovett's show on the Next Up Comedy? It's brilliant. There's a bit where the pug has a poo and it moves on its own because his daughter's hair is attached to the poo. He need to cut it out with scissors. Oh my God, yeah, that does happen. That happened with Willow once. I came in and there was a poo in the litter tray, and I got rid of it, but I could still smell poo. And then I found some poo next to her, and it was stuck by her hair. Not one of Emily's hairs. But but I got it, washed the thing, and I was the hero. Lovely story, absolutely lovely story. Yeah, so basically, hello, can I pick you up? Can I try and pick you up again? She seems to be inviting me. Oh, she's gone out. Damn it! I'm just reminded of an idea I had. I'm going to share it with you now. Please give me your feedback. Please and thank you. It's called Cutlery War. It's like Romeo and Juliet, but with cutlery. Now, the dirty cutlery and the clean cutlery, they hate each other. But a fork and a spoon fall in love, but they can't. It's frowned upon in the cutlery world to go with a dirty cutlery. Now, obviously, dirty cutlery then becomes clean cutlery, it then becomes dirty cutlery. So the sides keep changing all the time. So you've got an endless supply of conflict and cast members. It's good, isn't it? How do you get auditions? Well, what you have to do, either because I'm professional, been doing it a while, I have an agent and I get auditions through her. But I think she uses Spotlight. Now, the better your agent, I think the more access to roles you'll get. So a role will come up. We need comedy actor, playing age 35 to 45, or there'll be a very specific one, roles come up in EastEnders. It's a guy who is an estate agent, tall, and my agent will put me forward for that, and if the casting people like the sound of me, I'll get it, and if not, they'll just ignore me. But what sometimes happens is, like United Talent is a big agency, like the biggest one. So what sometimes happens is, I suspect, I'm just speculating, is that they'll have a film made,
a film will be casting, and they'll just go to United and say, can you fill all these roles? So that's why I haven't done many films. I think I am just speculating completely. It could just be that I'm too handsome, which is often the case. You know, if ever I don't get a role, I just assume it's because I'm too handsome. It's a good way to do it. It's a good. What are you looking to do? Do some acting, Tom Mason? Sorry, official Tom Mason. Got to be very thick-skinned. Lots of rejection. Oh! Look who it is! Someone I sent this to. A day late and a dollar short. A day late and a dollar. That's a good phrase, that, isn't it? Well, what do you do? What do you fill your roles with? Very good question. My dream is to be an actor. Well, have you tried doing live stuff, official Tom Mason? That's always another way in. Everyone's got a different route into being an actor. But to get onto Spotlight, I know that you need a certain amount of credits, because if you haven't got enough, they'll say, I'm sorry, you haven't got enough credits to come on Spotlight. Which is a little bit mean, isn't it, for God's sake? Right, what am I going to do? Is that still... No, there's still enough. I've still got enough there for me to clean. Oh, Emily made an amazing meal last night. It was like roasted vegetables with these lovely oils on, but not too much oil at all. Just the right amount of oil. I'm going to do a bit of gardening before Emily comes back, actually, so I can get her good books, because Emily's got to film 2 self-tapes for me today, which is very exciting. They've both got to be in tomorrow AM, so film them today, so there's not rushing around, and then edit them this afternoon. So yes, Tom Mason, that's my suggestion. I do acting things on YouTube. Well, that's yeah. I film my roles, Windy, with love and passion. Okay, in my own sketch shows, sitcoms, and my own original Doctor Who things. Well, that's good. Hopefully, you'll get on someone's radar. That's what it's all about as well. Just keeping on. That's why you've got to have quite thick skin. I forgot to breathe then. It's a terrible idea. What was I thinking? I thought, I know. I'll tell you what. I'll just try forgetting to breathe and see what that's like. See if that gets any content. Well, anyway, as I was saying, my washing up club, my birthday washing up club, which I thought was excellent. Love and passion, vegan style. That's right, Windy. That's right. Yeah, my birthday washing up club, which Emily did what's it called? An unboxing, a mystery box unboxing. It's got no views on YouTube. Like literally, I thought unboxing's a bit of a key word, isn't it? On YouTube, it's like gets loads of hits. If you look up unboxing, they are really good. The unboxing videos. Get someone. It's basically what I did on washing up 2 weeks ago. Someone opening a box and reacting to it, and it's brilliant. They do one where there's one where it's like lost luggage. If luggage has been lost for a certain amount of time, it can be sold, and that's quite interesting. Seeing people's dreams opened up online. Okay, I'm happy with the way this has gone. What time are we on? 58. I might wrap things up. I'm going to get in trouble with Crumb, but she'll understand because she loves me. I didn't do the bread bin. I'll do the bread bin later. I've done that. Look at all that. Look at all that crap. Right. Righty-ho. Righty-ho. Let's just put this here. Okay, right. What am I doing? Why am I doing it? And when will it stop? Have you seen, there is a new BBC Two sitcom coming this August. No idea what the name is, but it's about a wheelchair. I haven't seen that, no. I tell you what, I did see, is it The Only Child or something? With Greg McHugh and Gregor Fisher. I'm so jealous of that. I wanted to be in it, because I know them both. Oh, and there was a picture I got. I know you shouldn't say this, but I got very jealous of them being in it, because it just reminded me of filming The Cockfields, Greg McHugh, and Gregor Fisher. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I did contact the guy, but it just wasn't meant to be. Oh well. Okay, right. Let's turn it down. Turn it down so you can hear that fart. I just spoke over a fart. Hopefully you didn't hear too much of it. Okay, so we've come to the end of another Washing Up Club. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and if I may say, the heart of my bottom.
So thank you very much for joining me. Much appreciated. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day. And I'll see. Here he is again. He just pipes up when his music comes on. Summoned. Eyes on Legs. I think you might be contacted by the people I did the short film with, but don't feel any pressure to say you have to do anything. They have got a bit of money as well. So, not much, but you know what I mean? Yeah? Anyway, have a lovely week. And remember, don't forget anything. I just thought I'd have a play with remembering stuff. So, okay, so last week, if it went well, brilliant. Next week's going to go well as well. If it went badly, forget about it. Next week's going to go brilliantly. So as the water goes down the plug hole, I want you to remember that tomorrow is a new beginning. It's Monday, a time for brand new beginnings and exciting times ahead. So I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week on Washing Up Club. Well, sung by this character here. Have a super sunny week. Bye all. Yeah, lots of like. I don't say lots of love. Lots of like to you. The water's gone down. Any problems from last week? They've gone with it. Make good choices. That's a bit of a cliche thing to say. Everyone says that. Although it's a good idea, isn't it? And Tom Mason, if you do give The Office another go and you don't like it, it's not a problem. You've given it another try, which I can't say fairer than that. Don't even have to do that. Just babbling now. Absolute Babblesworth. So I'll get in touch with Simon Lowe. Ask if he wants to be interviewed. Don't take any offence if he doesn't want to be. But you never know. Right. Well, that's the end of the song, and it's also the end of this, dare I say it, rather wonderful stream. So I'll see you all next week. Bye, YouTube. That's what Hope says. Hope Scope, which we also love. Bye, everyone.